One thing I hate is when girls stay with their cheating boyfriend, especially like when they've been cheated on multiple times, or like they know he's actively doing it, because I feel like I've been treated like shit in my past relationships. I've been given like the bare minimum, whatever. I've been cussed out, emotional abuse, like whatever the hell it was, right? But I think like the only times I've been cheated on is like I found out through other people, or I found out myself, but then I actively got up and left, and I was like, okay, you know, we're not doing this anymore because this is like the actual proof that you cheated on me, so bye. And by that time I was already emotionally checked out, so I didn't really care about leaving the relationship at that point, you know, because he'd been treating me like shit this entire time. And then I find out you've been cheating, or you just cheated, or whatever, how long ago it was. I'm like, bye, I'm out, you know, like that's reason for me to leave. So I don't know, I've seen certain situations like firsthand how it's like I would actively tell the girlfriends, I'm like, bro, your boyfriend is cheating on you, regardless if it's with me or with some other girl. Like, we just happen to be talking to him at the same time, I don't know, whatever the hell it was, right? So I'm giving her like the physical evidence. I'm like, here's the voicemails he sent me, here's the call logs, here are the text screenshots, here are the pictures he sent me. I have other witnesses as evidence in case you don't believe what the hell I'm saying, you know, because I've had girls say that too. They'd be like, oh no, like you're just jealous of our relationship, you're making this up, you know, he told me that you were coming on to him and blah blah blah. Like, no, bro, I've never in my life came on to a man, okay? Men be coming to me for some reason, and then it's like they don't be telling me they have a girlfriend until halfway through, or like we already did stuff, and I'm like, bro, you weren't gonna mention this vital piece of information? But anyways, yeah, so I'll be telling the girls this stuff, and they're like, oh no, like I don't believe you, whatever, even though they literally have the proof right there. And then they say they don't believe me, and then they end up staying with him for like a couple months after that until they finally leave, or maybe he did something else to them, or maybe he cheated with somebody else, whatever, and then they leave like a whole months or a year later. And I'm like, bro, you could have just spared yourself that future pain if you would have just left that man when I told you to, you know, like get some balls and leave that man. Like, I don't care if you got nowhere else to go, because me personally, I would rather live under a fucking bridge than live with the guy who's actively been cheating on me 10 times in 10 different places with 10 different people, you know? So it's like, I don't know, after a couple times you've been cheating on and like you find out the information, it's like, leave, bro. Like, I don't see the reason for staying. And then I know like some women be emotionally attached, or they're like, oh no, I love him and he probably didn't mean to cheat, or he didn't love her for real, he just liked her for sex and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter what the reason was, leave that fucking man. Because I feel like whenever men cheat and then you forgive them or whatever, they literally just have a reason to do it again, because they're like, oh, I didn't get any consequences the first time, I'll just keep doing it over and over and over again. I'll just keep walking all over her because she's so easy and not smart and she's young, so I could just manipulate her and take advantage of her. But yeah, I don't see the point, because I don't know, like since I turned 25, I'm thinking like, dang, like now I know all the tricks and I know all the lines they be using and literally everything. Like I felt like I've been through every single situation to the point where now, like if I'm trying to date again now, like I know what red flags to look for. Because back then when I was young and stupid, 21 and stupid, I was letting guys do whatever, you know. But now I got a brain, okay? My brain is fully developed, unlike some people who are younger than me and don't know fucking better. But yeah, I don't know, leave your cheating boyfriends, bro. Like, what the fuck?